Hello and welcome. I'm Leslie. Today's post is titled, The Pursuit of Perfection. Don't pursue perfection. Yep, I said it. The pursuit of perfection can stop you in your tracks, stall you for the long or short term, plunge you into the depths of analysis paralysis, and sink your boat before you even set sail. Instead, just go with your best for now and tweak along the way. It doesn't have to be perfect. Progress is better than perfection. Listen, this is not a new concept. Let's consider two extremely different things and how this notion of perfection, or lack thereof, is embraced and executed in both. Amish quilting. I was told that the Amish purposely stitch errors in their quilts because to strive for human perfection is to mock God, which is a no-no. However, after a bit of research, I see that this is a myth. They don't purposely stitch imperfections into their quilts. Still, they do admit there are always errors in the quilts, because it would be prideful to try to make something perfect. Wabi-sabi, a Japanese aesthetic. Let's talk about wabi-sabi. According to Wikipedia, quote, in traditional Japanese aesthetics, wabi-sabi is a worldview centered on the acceptance of transience and imperfection. The aesthetic is sometimes described as one of beauty that is imperfect, impermanent, and incomplete. Close quote. Simply stated, wabi-sabi is the art of imperfection. If you search for images depicting wabi-sabi, you'll find bowls and pottery with fractures. Sometimes the cracks are painted in gold, as if to preserve the imperfection and crown it as the beauty it truly is. When it comes to our creations, if only we could release our grip on the need for perfection. What ease and relief we'd feel for just letting some things slide and being okay with it. There's more to life than obsessing over whether to use a comma versus a semicolon, or whether to paint the bird yellow or blue, or whether to scrap the mold because there's a minor flaw in it. If we could embrace the nicks, cracks, buckles, folds, and flaws, and see them as adding character rather than diminishing value, our view of beauty would expand, and so too would our appreciation for those happy mistakes, as Bob Ross would say. Yes, with a simple change of perspective, we may even begin to see them as beauty marks. Beauty mark. Ever heard of that? That term of endearment for so-called imperfection on the body? Clearly, I've been speaking from the perspective of a creator, but this goes for daily life as well. Life's too short to sweat the small stuff. We've heard that one before too. Perfection. Pfft. Get over it. Nothing's perfect. Nobody's perfect. Forget pursuing perfection. Instead, be conscientious and do your best. And if you fail, fail fast, course correct, and move on. It's okay. Really, it is. Salvador Dali said it best. Quote, have no fear of perfection. You'll never reach it. Close quote. Just a few notes before I close. To all the brain surgeons, heart surgeons, and let's just say all doctors and nurses, to money managers of all kinds, to construction workers, engineers, and mechanics, your attention has been greatly appreciated. But don't listen to a word of this post. This message is not for you. And finally, to all of us who fret about the correct placement of commas, semicolons, and question marks, struggle with the proper capitalization of titles, and worry about the use of proper grammar, check out capitalizemytitle.com and grammarly.com for quick and free ways to check your punctuation and grammar. You're welcome. And if you still have errors, who cares anyway besides you? At least that's what I tell myself. As always, thanks for listening.